everybody, Briar Goat Killer here. Just pulled in the gate at the North Carolina deer camp. We got one final preseason 2015 Deer Camp Chronicles. I think this is number 6. Anyway, we're going to plant the fall food plots, grain and greens, and check the straps on the stands, fill out the feeders one last time. My buddy Josh is here at Surf and Turf for supper tonight. Some new gear to show off. Stay with us, that'll be cool. So we got wheat and rye and greens of all kinds, turnips, all kind of brassicas, and Josh is putting out daikon radishes right now, just a few pounds, just so we got a radish or two out there. But this thing is so thick. We also fertilized. We did just 50 pounds of 1717 on there. It's a pretty fertile field. We don't mess with it too much, but anyway, it's looking freaking awesome. So also this weekend I'm trying out the my new Skinner from William Collins. It's his new CPM 154 steel. Look at that. That's a freaking sweet knife. Mosaic pins, red liners, walnut handles. Nice little drop point Skinner with plenty of belly on it. Ground super thin, so easy. I mean, you know, it's CPM 154, which is, you know, for all practical purposes a super steel. Hard to sharpen, but he grinds his knives, all his knives that I have, right here on this edge. I mean, they're ground real thin, so it's just stupid easy to sharpen. She works a treat. She holds the edge like crazy. I've only had it a week, but I've done a lot of little bushwhacking stuff with it, even though it's not designed for that. Just trying to see what the steel will take because it's ground so thin. Anyway, it holds an edge great, William, if you're watching. There we go. Find a spot here. I just want to hold this tape up a little higher. There. Perfect. Anyway, there's some bushcraft for you. Sweet blade, man. I'm really digging it. So here's another little stand location we just set up. We kind of got the Ameristep. What is that, the penthouse or the pimp house? This is the Ameristep pimp house.
Yes, sir. Blind.
Anyway, shoot through screens, magnetic, freaking nice ass blind. And anyway, just cleared a shooting lane down through there. Got a corn pile started. Be a place to hunt during muzzleloader and rifle season.
Oh, I meant, yeah. That's the good stuff,
baby.
Right, look at that.
That is the good stuff. Look at that.
Dripping.
Primo. Look at that saw, guys. That's a freaking still folding saw. That is badass. It cut that fat wood like it was nothing. That curve, pull, cut pruning saw is just the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
Josh cut some freaking 5-inch poplars down today with that thing in like 10 seconds. That's a little short saw too. It's probably 7 inches. That's badass.
On a good day.
Fire. CPM 154. We built up a little squaw wood fire. Actually, that's head high, but it'll burn down quick. And I got some baked potatoes down in there. Josh is gonna split some bigger wood for coals. Well, my potatoes are almost done.
Yeah?
Yeah. So, I'll throw these back straps on. Oh, oh my Lord. That massive lump of meat. 3 days worth of meat in a single meal, baby. That's how the Briar Goat Killer rolls. Oh yeah. All natural wood coals. There's the taters over there. That's what's left of our roaring fire. Burn that down the coals, raked them under my grate, and we're off to the races. Backstrap, baby. Got to replenish the stock though. That's the last of it. You just check that out. Is that perfect or what?
You have no idea at home how good that is.
Backstrap.
Little fog on the brain this morning. Being up here with Josh is very conducive to having a foggy brain in the morning. Nice though, boy. It's a nice morning. Bluebird. It's not 8:30. Got some bacon and some blueberry biscuits. So Dutch oven breakfast coming up.
One thing I do when I'm camping, I generally have, you know, an 8 or a 10-inch cast iron frying pan and an 8 or 10-inch cast iron Dutch oven. And people always think I'm weird for doing it, but I put the whole pound of bacon in there. Whole pack. And then I just stand here and work it. Toss it around, situate it, and eventually that whole pound of bacon will cook down in that little pot. And then it'll be frying in its own grease, you know what I mean? And it makes delicious bacon. And you don't have to stand here for 2 hours trying to cook 2 pieces at a time when you got a small frying pan. Anyway, you give that a try. Just throw it in there, man. The whole pack when you got a group. Of course, there's only 2 of us, but us 2 can eat a pound of bacon. We're a member of an elite bacon eating squad. We have meetings once a summer at the Plantation Pancake House, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Because we go to the Plantation Pancake House, you know that we're Howard Stern fans, which means we're open to all suggestions. Anyway, how nicely that bacon's cooking up. Give it a flip a couple more times and that'll be done. The blueberry grands are looking pretty pimp. We're about to eat. Then we're about to hike.
It's tall down there.
Yeah, I know. It's good though.
Oh yeah.
Nice and covered.
There's trails all through it.
Have you climbed up in the ladder stand? Oh, I want to climb up in that ladder stand and look at that shit. With all that growed up stuff down there in that little hole and everything's growed up around you now in the stand. Freaking nuts.
Tucked away.
That'd be a deer kill opening day right there. Opening evening.
I didn't sit that.
Dude, I had hundreds of pictures of a doe and 2 last year's yearlings. You know what I mean? So there's 3 grown deer down there. And then I had several pictures of 4 deer on the corn pile at one time. That was before they had antlers. I'm assuming that was just a random...
You sent me pictures of...
I'm assuming that was just a random buck that was showing up, or a random doe that didn't have fawns, but I doubt that any does didn't have fawns around here.
Yeah, they get bred.
And then I got in like May, late May, early June, the does that I did get pictures of looked like they had 55-gallon drums in their bellies. All of them were pregnant. So we're going to have a bunch of deer on this property this year. I'll tell you that right now. Got about 10 bags of corn left over that we didn't need, and so we're gonna put them in the cabin. And Josh is gonna be back in 2 weeks for opening weekend, and my work schedule says I'm not gonna be able to be back until the weekend after opening weekend. But it's gonna be good. Anyway, we got this shit set up, right? Yes, sir. This is going to be awesome. It's going to be an awesome deer season. We'll see y'all in the 2015 deer season right here at the 5 Point. Before I go kill out.
Red arrows everywhere.